May 25th is a really awesome day, I think. It's National Wine Day. Who knew? And you know what the great thing is? We've got wine in our online store. You can add it onto your prepared pickup curbside or delivery. Look, beautiful, lovely rosé, local from Lightfoot and Wolfville. We also have their bubbly rosé. We've got some other ones on there too. It's great. Plan ahead, get it in your cart, and celebrate May 25th. Cheers. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night, which means it's Chit Chat Chop, and I'm in a little bit of a different, I'm in my office. I'm not in my kitchen. There's a story behind that, which I'll tell you later, but we are here for Chit Chat Chop, and we have one of our favorite peeps, because we get to see her, well, we used to get to see her every day. We don't get quite to see her every day now, but one of our chefs, Megan, is in the house, and we are making, woo-woo! Well, she's making, I'm watching. Lentil Bolognese. Hey, Megan, bring it in. How you doing? Yeah? Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah. So we're doing this sort of plant forward. We've noticed a couple of things with current times. There's been a few shifts, and obviously we've had some commodity pricing for meats, like beef has gone up, and I think people are just exploring more. They're home, they're cooking a little bit more, they're willing to try a few more things, and we've seen a real kind of like increase in plant-based foods going out the door. What was it? I'm going to say it was like 6 weeks ago we developed that, or you developed, I shouldn't say we, you developed the mushroom lentil shepherd's pie.
Yeah, probably like a month ago, 5 weeks.
Yeah, about a month ago, and it like sold like hotcakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I just feel like that's one of the things we're looking at, and we hope to offer more of, is to sort of plant forward. And you're very creative, and you love that space.
I do.
And so yeah, we're excited. So tell us about this recipe, and why we're making it.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a red lentil bolognese. So plant forward.
Plant forward. Isn't that a beautiful term?
And it, like, recipe, I don't know. I'm just going to throw some things together if you want to write it down for later, because I don't know where we're going to go. And then we're going to taste along the way, see how it goes, and it's going to be delicious. It's inevitable. It's red lentil.
It's inevitable. That's right. Yeah.
So I'll get started.
Okay, get started.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I have my oven preheated.
Okay.
To 420. I don't know why I always do that.
That's a random.
I know. I did it once, and now I just always do it. Okay, I have mushrooms. A couple hours ago, I cut up and I got all my veggies ready.
Prepared. Mise en place, girl.
So I'll give you a quick little view.
Oh, look how pretty those bowls and that choppy.
Yeah. I have a little bit of time, right? So I just have everything cut up really tiny. Honestly, I wanted to grate everything, but it was in the dishwasher, and I didn't want to wait. Okay. So I just cut everything really tiny so that when I'm eating it, it's going to be the same like feel as the lentil. Cool?
Cool. Sounds great. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed with your mise en place.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roast mushrooms, oil, salt, and pepper.
And what kind of mushrooms are you using there? Just sort of whatever?
I have button, because that's what I had in the fridge.
But you could use anything, right? Like anything, yeah.
I really love creminis.
Yes, me too.
They're meatier, if you would.
Yeah. Or like a portobello would work in.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, totally.
So I'm going to roast them because I want to have another layer of flavor in my bolognese.
Okay. Cool. Love it.
So you could throw them in and saute them with everything else, but and that's why I have it high too, to give it some color.
Yeah.
And it's already preheated, so I'm going to throw it in.
Perfect. Woo. Awesome.
All right.
You just got all her pots set up. You're so prepared. I mean, we're not usually that prepared. We run around and try to get spoons, and
it's what I do.
I know, but you're making us look bad, Megan.
No. This is just, it's a teaching episode, right?
Okay. How to improve your organizational skills.
I'm going to boil my lentils.
Okay. So did you rinse these lentils? Or
I'm going to rinse them.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, yeah.
And with lentils too, like, I don't know with really red lentils, but I know like the green ones and those ones and stuff, you often find rocks.
Okay. Yeah.
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 So I don't know if red lentils are the same story, but give them a rinse, check for any kind of impurities, we'll say, and go to town. These ones you don't have to soak overnight like normal beans and stuff.
Okay. So just a rinse will do it.
Just a rinse, a strain. Look, I need to go run and grab my strainer.
Okay, go run and get your. We'll divert. We'll talk about other things. To myself.
So how are you doing tonight, Patty?
I'm doing really well, actually. Thank you for asking, Adam. Yeah, no, I always love cooking with. Well, I shouldn't say cooking. I love chatting with Megan. I'm often watching her cook, and we're always collaborating on new ideas and new recipes. She's one of the go-to people that I can kind of say, okay, spit it all out, and she kind of absorbs it and goes, okay, I can work with that. Here's what I got.
While my mic's hot here, I'll let you know Noah's here.
Oh, hey, Noah!
Jen Kokoska's here. Andrew Farrell's here.
Okay.
And Paul Bromby just came on.
And sorry, what was the last?
And Paul Bromby just came on.
I would say Polly, but I think he might get offended when I call him Polly. So, hi, Paul. So nice to have you connect with us. So, okay, I'm going to talk about this because she's making, I shouldn't say we, I always use inclusive we, but she's making lentil bolognese. And so bolognese is traditionally an Italian meat sauce, right? Like it's a marinara, but it has usually pork, usually a little bit of veal, usually beef. But and that's delicious. I'm not saying but it's also very expensive in these times. And also like there's a great substitution in lentils, is it? Because lentils cost, what do those lentils cost you, Megan?
Oh my God.
Well,
I don't even know. They were so cheap.
Like less than probably 30 cents, right? For the amount of lentils we're going to use in this, if that.
Yeah.
So very cost effective, very nutritious, just really good time to explore and use new ingredients. And lentils, I mean, we use lentils in a lot of things. So
I love lentils. Red lentils too. I'm going to bring my water up to a boil.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put them in. They take like no time to cook, 5 to 7 minutes or 7 minutes, something like that, not much. And I want to leave a little bit of bite to them because I want them to have texture in my bolognese.
Okay.
But like you can boil them longer, puree them into a nice creamy soup.
Because if you pureed them, they would actually probably add a little bit more sort of lusciousness to the sauce in some ways, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to wait for my water to come up. You can also like kind of season the water, not with salt though, because it makes lentils really tough.
Yes.
But like you can, if I had fresh herbs, I'd throw some in there. I don't. You could do onions, carrots, anything to just kind of season that water.
Or you could use, instead of water, you could use like veg stock or something. Yeah.
So wait for that. I'm going to heat up my pan, and while that's going, I'm going to just start sauteing and cooking.
Awesome. All right, do it, girl. Let's go.
Yepper.
I love your cast iron pan, for the record.
Thank you. We use it for everything. I use it for everything. I say we. Mark doesn't cook, but that's okay. But I use it for everything.
So let me jump in here for a second. Someone who has a cast iron pan, my first ever. How do I season it properly? If someone for a cast iron pan.
People just throw it in the oven nice and hot. Yeah. And it just kind of sears it, right?
Yeah, and you can put a little bit of like canola oil or you wouldn't want something like an olive, probably be a little too strong, but like a canola or like a really neutral oil just for a little bit of lubrication. But truthfully, if you use it all the time, you don't need to season it. It's seasoned every time. I don't think I've seasoned our cast iron in over 5 years.
No, I use it. I want to say I use it every day.
Yeah.
And then normally once I like clean it out, I just spray it.
Yeah.
And hang it up, and it's good to go.
And if you do, like if your kids are washing dishes and they happen to leave a large volume of water on the bottom of your cast iron and it gets a little, that's when you might have to like season it, because my kids are kind of notorious for that. But yeah, for the most part, you don't need to do anything. Just use it every day. And some people say you can never use soap. Like I have friends in the South that say you can never wash it with dish soap. I don't believe that. I think if you do a quick, like if you're making something that's a little greasy or that has a lot of fat in it, if you just want to put a dab of dish soap in it and do a quick wash, you're good to go.
I do it.
Yeah, Megan, I know. They're kind of like a little crazy.
I know.
Crazy cast iron people.
All right, so onions.
Yeah. Beautifully chopped onions, for the way.
Oh, yeah, you know how it is.
I know. Oh, she's stirring up the lentils.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, flax oil.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Totally. I'm trying to get the comments up here. I'm not trying to avoid. I'm just trying. Oh, there we go. Now I can see the comments.
Don't let me forget about my mushrooms.
Oh, that would be bad.
They were kind of a lot. I wasn't originally going to put mushrooms in, but I'm like, I have them. I might as well.
You might as well. Just use what you've got. Use what you've got. Yeah, no, we roast the mushrooms too, because I was writing out the recipe that for the lentil mushroom pie that, again, Megan developed, which is absolutely delicious. And you roast the mushrooms in that as well, plus the sweet potato. Yep. It's like a super, and it brings in so many flavors, like the roasting of those vegetables.
Exactly. Like when I'm making food, I kind of try to think about each thing I'm putting in.
Yeah.
And trying to get the most, that's going to boil, the most and best flavor from each ingredient.
Look at her watching that pot. She's got it right on. She can see. She can see.
I only have little pots. Okay, so a little bit of color on my onions. I'm going to throw my garlic in.
Okay. Oh, good job. Good job. Fresh garlic, fresh onions.
4 cloves.
Oh, we're a little heavy garlic on this. Megan likes her garlic.
I do. I'm one of those people, have you seen the memes where it's like 1 clove of garlic? It's like bulk.
I haven't, but I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
There's a chicken recipe that had like, is it 144 clove garlic chicken or something? Like Ina Garden does it. There's a couple of people. I'll have to send you a link to that because you would love that.
I would. One time I made hummus like years ago. If my dad's watching, he'll remember. I made hummus. This was like before I really kind of like had any kind of idea about balancing flavors.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to throw my celery in now.
Okay, perfect. And again, another beautiful dice. Yeah.
Garlic. I made hummus and I made roasted garlic hummus. And I'm like, I'm going to make it super garlicky. I can't remember how much I put in, but it was like so garlicky. It burnt your mouth. I was going to throw it out, but I was like, here, Dad, you have some. Like, you taste it. Anyway, I don't know if he ate it or not.
Did he eat it?
He will eat anything. I don't think he ate that. It was not good.
Yeah, I'm sure he was being very supportive. Oh, Megan, it's delicious.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, there's some things that I made in my young culinary days. I remember in my 20s, we lived with my grandmother. So she lived in the apartment downstairs. And so we used to bring her a plate of food. And I remember she called my Aunt Maureen, who comes in. Megan knows Maureen and Lynn that come in and help. She called her on the phone. She was so appalled. She said, Patty has just brought me a plate of stewed celery. And it was like
stewed celery?
But it was like pasta Alfredo. It just had no color. Like it was just like pasta with like a cream sauce. But she swore it was stewed celery. And I've never lived that down. The fact that I made my grandmother stewed celery, or that's what she thought I made her.
I mean, I'm sure you could do something cool with stewed celery, right?
I made fermented celery with James because James is all about fermented stuff. So it was okay, but it kind of lost its crunch.
Red peppers?
Red pepper. Okay. So this is really very similar to, almost identical to a traditional bolognese. There's really not a lot. You're adding more vegetables than you would.
I'm adding more vegetables. Totally.
Which is great. Yeah.
I'm a heavy vegetable person anyway.
I know.
I
love about it.
Love. They make me happy. Like looking at bright colors like that makes me really happy.
Oh, I'm supposed to look at the comments. That's the message. Adam's going, Patty. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, 40 clove chicken, Andrew says. Yes, 40 clove. I thought it was 140, obviously.
You died.
I'm exaggerating, obviously. And then Ivan says more garlic, the better. Well, I don't disagree with you, Ivan.
Except for that one time.
Hi, Megan. Ann Boland. Is Ann Boland your mom? Sister?
No, Ann Boland is Mark's mom. Hi, Ann.
Oh, hey.
All right, so my lentils are finito.
Yes, they look lovely. They've got you can tell they're like a little bit mashed and they're nice and soft a little bit.
They still have a little bit of texture.
Okay.
But they don't taste
hard as rocks.
Yeah. So I'm going to strain them out. Also, I cooked probably twice as much lentils as I need, but that's okay.
That's okay. They only cost you 30 cents.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, and now I have my pasta water going.
Okay, we're putting this on pasta tonight. Lovely. Lovely.
Heavily season it, right?
Of course, always. Can't have enough salt and pasta.
Andrew told me to make it taste like seawater. Yeah.
Andrew is a smart cookie.
Yeah.
Most
Actually,
of the
that's
time.
what that's what we call the old kid. Cookie.
How's Cookie tonight? That's Andrew's secret nickname.
Secret.
Well, I feel like everybody in the industry knows he's named Cookie.
I was super torn. Like I didn't know what to call him or how to call him, so I just didn't. So I just added some carrots in.
Okay. Oh, I also find the other. Oh, Jen Kokoska says she agrees with the garlic, but she also finds that other lentils require longer cook time. Is that true, Miss Megan?
Totally.
They totally do. So what? So red lentils are the quickest.
The quickest that I've
Okay.
I use, for sure.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
the green lentils.
Yes.
Soak them overnight.
Yeah.
And they definitely take longer.
What do we put in the mushroom lentil pie? Are they green?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do soak those.
And we soak them.
Yeah. Patsy Bond says, Megan, your father did eat the garlic hummus. He said it was good. Now we know where Megan gets her love of garlic. Andrew says he's 90% smart, 10% cookie.
10% cookie.
I don't know, Andrew. We learned a lot about Andrew when you came on board, because Andrew had joined us the year prior, and then you came on about a year after we hired Andrew.
Yeah.
And you kind of had secrets of Andrew's past that we didn't know. So anyway, we love Andrew. Someday we'll share all the secrets. Reality show at Kitchen Door.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Good on some days, not good on others.
All right. What are you adding now?
Okay, so I just have a little spice mix.
Oh, what's in your spice mix?
I have... One sec, sorry.
That's okay. She's pausing.
Turn it down a bit. I'm going to add a little water. I'm going to try to steam the carrots a bit.
Okay, cool.
If I had wine, I'd probably... But I don't.
But you don't. You only have Budweiser, right?
Oh yeah, that's delightful. Yeah, my spice mix. I just have dried stuff.
Okay.
Basil, thyme, oregano.
Pantry staples.
Yeah, like some cayenne. I put a couple chili flakes. I like a little spicy.
Little kick.
I'm going to throw that in now.
Lovely.
Oh, my mushrooms.
Oh, sorry, mushrooms. Check the mushrooms.
Oh, a couple minutes. Steaming up.
Look at her poor glasses.
Like 2 minutes. Tell me about the mushrooms.
Okay. I got to set a timer. 2 minutes. Adam, remind me. 2 minutes. Oh, Andrew says, oh my gosh, the tell-all edition of Chit Chat Chop. Andrew's secret. I don't know if we could air that. That might have to go on at 3 a.m. I don't know if it's 9 p.m. appropriate.
No, I don't know. The cookie that I know doesn't have too much dirt.
No.
Not that I know of, no. I mean...
Oh, just a little.
Just a little. It depends on what you consider dirt.
Yeah. There's always a little bit of dirt, right?
We all have it.
We all have it. I've got it too, so...
All right, so I'll bring you into the frying pan for a mo.
Okay, yes. Let's do a close-up there. Ooh, I love it.
Can't see. Can you see? There.
Totally.
All right, so it's starting to get a little bit of color. Things are starting to soften up. Ooh, smells nice. Oh, that cayenne.
Cayenne in the back of the throat. You're really good at your own camera. You're way better than I am. Do you have it on a little stand?
I do, and you're in my covers.
Oh, that's a trick. I gotta learn that.
All right, I'm going to sauce it up. I'm going to throw my lentils in. I'm going to let it roll for a bit.
Let it roll, girl. Make it happen.
I have my, your favorite tomato sauce, whatever that may be.
Okay. So are you using a sauce, like a plain tomato sauce?
Plain.
Okay.
Because I have it all seasoned up in there, right?
That's perfect.
So, whatever you want.
Yeah, really. I mean, if you had a sauce in your fridge, like a pasta sauce that you were trying to clear out, you could totally add that in, right? And
100%.
just use it up. Yep.
I love chunky tomatoes.
Oh, me too.
So I'm going to put some of those in too.
That's great. I actually ate. We had a Tuesday night. We had a dinner to your door that was plant based. It was that delicious chickpea.
How was it?
Oh, it's so good. You made a romesco with sunflower,
Mm.
and Adam's making sounds at me, and I'm. Oh, mushroom
Oh
time!
God.
Mushroom time! Oh yeah, thank you for the. Andrew says mushrooms. Carry the coin says mushrooms. I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
Thank you all, chit chat chop peeps.
That's hilarious. Okay, so there's not too much color, but they're dried out a bit.
Yeah,
So I'm
totally.
just gonna put them off to the side for a bit. Throw my lentils in.
Yeah, that's great.
Hilarious.
Everybody's saying like, "Oh my gosh!"
We need it.
But anyway, you made this plant-based for the dinner to your door with a romesco sauce, and I had it for lunch today, and it was freaking delicious.
That's awesome.
And it had chunky tomatoes and like yellow zucchinis. It was really, really good.
Did you
really
like the pasta, like the quinoa pasta?
It's a little, the texture's different, definitely, than a regular pasta, but it had still good bite. It was great. Now I cheated. I did put Parmesan cheese on top of mine, which isn't plant-based, but
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
gotta do. It was delicious. I was starving. It was 2:00. I hadn't eaten anything. I was like, okay, leftovers. Woo woo.
All right, just put some more in.
These people are hilarious. Our lovely guests. Mushrooms. I'm leaving.
All right,
Pasta's
pasta's
pay closer
on.
attention.
Sauce is simmering.
Oh. Does Megan know that story? Because I feel like he told me, but I don't know if I could tell it because I'm not sure I remember.
Like I do know, but I don't think I'd give justice to the story, to be quite honest.
Okay.
You know?
So we will have to do it
for an Andrew story another day.
Yeah. We'll have to have Andrew on and do a chit chat chop, and we will have to like dive deep.
Yes.
Into the many layers
deep
of
dives.
A deep dive. Not too deep.
Not too deep, no.
Not too deep, Adam says. Oh, come on.
It's funny.
We love Andrew. Cookie and all. Oh, we've got Michael's here. Oh, hi, Michael. Hope you're doing well. There's lots of good peeps here. Thanks for checking in. Oh, Charlene says chit chat chop after dark in reference to the tell all. Oh, that would be a good episode.
Kind of like, the Big Brother. Did you guys watch Big Brother?
No.
Oh, man.
I know.
I'm a sucker.
You do like reality TV.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to talk too much about it. It gets a little bit embarrassing. This show, it's just out of control. It's out of control.
It is a little out of control. I get so annoyed. Like I get so frustrated and so agitated that I can't watch it. So like I kind of like I got to turn it off.
That's Mark. I have to watch it by myself because I can't even enjoy how horrible it is because he's like
reminding you how horrible.
I'm like, I know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Ted and I, I'm not a big reality TV. Like I'll watch some things here and there, but like I've never really gotten into Big Brother or Survivor. I don't even know what the new ones are. Like I couldn't tell you. But Ted watches all these like car shows, like derby racing and street car, and I'm like, I can't watch it. I have to leave. So we have separate TV times.
I think
It's what sustains us.
Mark works back shift, and then I just binge everything.
Yeah, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
Separate TV times. Keeps us all happy. All right, what are we doing now?
I just tasted it to check for seasoning and texture of the carrots, because right now I'm just essentially waiting out the carrots.
Okay.
It needed some salt.
Okay.
Carrots are still a little hard. But honestly, I could have said the carrots were perfect.
You could have.
No one would know.
Nobody would know.
But my pasta's not done, so. What flavor?
And what pasta are you using?
I'm using penne.
Okay.
I wanted to do spaghetti because it would have been so nice, spaghetti bolognese, but we don't have spaghetti.
Use what you got.
We ate all the spaghetti.
And Peyton will love this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she really will.
This is lunch for the next few days, right?
100%. Yeah. We'll freeze most of this.
Yeah.
I'll take some in.
Yeah, I'd love to try it. Mm-hmm. So Peyton is your daughter, and she is almost 2?
She is 2. Yeah.
She is 2. Oh yeah, she did just have a birthday.
April 2nd.
Yeah. So is she like she eats a lot? Like she eats a lot of different foods? She's not
anything I put on her plate, she'll eat.
Love it.
I'm loving it too.
That is awesome.
I feel like so
like you won.
Yes.
I know.
I took some of the the Mother's Day salmon spread.
Oh yeah, the cream cheese. Yeah.
I had to take it away from her. I gave her like a little 5-ounce cup of it, and she was just with a spoon. I'm like, you're gonna be sick. That's way too much.
Capers. That's awesome.
Yeah, loved
so like
it.
even like olives, like your salty, briny kind of fermented kimchi. Like
I put kimchi in like rice before she ate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Good,
she
congrats. Good for you. That speaks volumes.
I tried hard. I love food too much, you know?
James will eat everything. Kathleen is a little bit more finicky, and it depends. But like James will, I mean, we're doing fermented. James just picked, so this is a little aside. Well, your carrots cook and your pasta cooks. I'll give you a little story. So James goes to this super little school, which is great. They're still on virtual school right now until mid-June. So his final project of the year, he had to pick a project. And they get these things called Vivas, which are like reward points. And he'd gained like 200 reward points over the last 2 months. So he decided to use, I think it was like 30 or 40 of his Vivas to be first pick on the project because he wanted to pick microorganisms. He wanted to do a whole project on fermented foods.
I was telling Mark tonight about the kombucha that your son is making. That's too cool.
Kombucha, ferment, we're gonna do kimchi.
Awesome.
It's super cool.
It is cool.
So I like it when they're interested in it. Like when it has more meaning that way. So
I'm kind of like waiting for the day that Peyton's gonna be like, no. Like French fries, chicken. And there's nothing wrong with those things. I love those things too. But I just want it to be one meal. This is what, you know?
And that's sort of our rule. We make one meal. Either you eat it or you don't. And
that's it.
That's it.
And if you're not eating it, I'll get you on the next round, you know?
Yeah, no problem. You're not going to starve.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, cool. All right, how's this lentil bolognese coming along?
C'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
Yeah, I'm just going to check the doneness of it. That's good.
Okay.
I'm going to finish with a little red wine vinegar.
Oh, nice acidic balance.
I like to do that with my, like any kind of tomato thing I do.
Yeah. Lovely.
That needs a minute.
Oh, he does need still a minute. Okay. Noah says he misses working, but Megan, he could smell the food through the screen.
Wafted over
to Noah.
Would you try some, Noah, is the question?
Yeah, no. I don't know if Noah would eat lentil bolognese.
I've offered Noah everything.
Yeah. Noah works at a catering company, and he brings a white bread sandwich to work every day. We give him free food for lunch. Yeah. Noah, we need to work on your palate, buddy.
Oh, the mushrooms. My God, I forgot
the mushrooms. This episode should be called We Forgot the Mushrooms.
I would have been so upset.
Oh, yeah, I would have totally forgotten.
Where are you at now? Comments?
So we have Charlene McLeod who says, hi guys, miss you all, and do you deliver? Deliveries accepted. Yeah, we do deliver. Wait, this was a test and trial for lentil bolognese. And if it works, we're going to put it in the shop because I think it's a great alternative. Like we're trying to develop more and more plant-based vegan foods, and this fits the bill. Look at those beautiful mushrooms we didn't forget about.
I didn't forget them. Whew. I'm sweating over here.
Poor Megan. Oh, that is why Andrew is chef. Oh.
Wait a second.
The mushrooms.
Is he saying he wouldn't have forgot about these?
No. In caps, he says, again with the mushrooms. Oh. And then Charlene has a lot of laughs, and Ivan says, that is why Andrew is the chef. LOL. Oh, go away, Ivan. We're all excellent chefs. Have you never forgot anything in the oven? I forget things in the oven all the time.
Yeah.
The worst is bacon. Number one. The worst thing is bacon. Number one burger thing in the kitchen. No, not Megan. Bacon.
I was like, excuse me? You are the worst, Megan.
Yeah, no, that's not what I said. But I could understand why you would think that.
You do sound alike. right, we're done skis here.
Okay, we're done. Megan's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Patty just insulted me.
Okay, so my pasta's drained.
Okay, lovely, lovely. Look
I'm
at
gonna
this.
mix the
Look at
bolognese
this.
right in. I have more sauce than noodles, so.
Me too. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, okay, this is plant-based. So normally with pasta, you'd finish with cheese. Is there anything that you would finish this with, or would you just leave it as is? Here she goes. She's going deep. She's going deep.
I'm glad you said it because I would have forgot.
I have no idea what that is, but sure, I'll go for that.
I'm just going to do a green onion garnish.
Woo! Love it. Okay. Nice, fresh, little bit of bite. Green onions for a while. All right, let's see this. Let's see what this looks like.
Okay. So I mixed the sauce in with the noodles.
Perfect.
I almost put another scoop, like it's 9:30. No. So it's nice and saucy mixed in. And then a little more saucy sauce on top.
Exactly. I'm with you.
I always have some nice green onions from the other night's supper. What did I make? Oh, I made like a pork stir fry.
Lovely.
So a little garnish on top.
Here
we go.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Lentil
I can't wait to try that when you come in next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you sauce the noodles. I'm a noodle saucer. So many people just put the noodles in the bowl and then they put a little bit of sauce on and then the noodles get all clumpy.
And then you're going to need more sauce again.
Yeah, no. Totally sauce the noodles. Good trick. Good trick.
Thank you. Learn from the best.
All right. Oh, how does it taste?
It's really good.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Definitely. What are you tasting?
I'm tasting the nice salty pasta.
Yeah.
I'm tasting a little crunch of the carrot, texture from the vegetables, almost a creaminess from the lentils.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still taste like, is there a little al dente still in the lentils or are they really kind of creamed out?
They're a little al dente for sure.
Okay.
And a little bit of meatiness from the mushrooms.
Awesome.
I love it. Yep. We'll be making that.
We'll be making it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bring it on, girl.
Yeah.
Let's batch that recipe out.
Definitely. Did you write it down? I don't know what I did.
Next week.
Definitely.
So we have a couple of comments. Jen Kukowska again. I hope I'm saying your name right, Jen. I'm sorry if I'm not. She said nutritional yeast flakes is a nice cheese alternative, and they totally are. Mm-hmm. You just have to be like little light-handed with them because they can get like.
I've never used it.
Oh, really? I have a whole mason jar here at home. I'll bring them in. They kind of like had a cheesy funkiness
Totally.
to them.
Well, a lot of recipes that I've been reading lately have recommended that for like a cheesy alternative. Because I'm thinking about making like an Alfredo, a plant-based Alfredo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. I've never done it before, so I don't really know. I'm just going to kind of go and see what's up. But take
That's what we do.
White beans, puree them smooth, so it has that like kind of like silkiness.
Yeah.
And I want to put some of that nutritional yeast in it.
Nutritional yeast, yeah. Mm-hmm. It has that like you mean that umami funkiness kind of, a little salty to the back of the palate. Mm-hmm. It's great. You can use it in chilies. There's a lot of things you can use it in. It's super inexpensive.
Inexpensive, yeah.
Super inexpensive. Yeah. You can buy at the bulk barn or whatever. Okay, so there's so many comments now. Patty, did I ever tell you that Adam had to wake Andrew up for our show once because he passed out on the couch? Is that true? Oh my gosh.
At what time? What time was the show?
At 9:00 at night. Yeah. Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
No.
Yeah, Andrew? we had a guest and I needed the email and it got to be 10 to 9. I'm like, I really need this email, so I called him. He's like, hello. Love you, Andrew.
I have a similar story.
And then we have, Danny is saying, now I'm hungry. Charlene McLeod, plant-based Alfredo sounds amazing. And then Noah, thank goodness I love working with you all. Yes, thank goodness you do, Noah, but we're going to get you off the white bread sandwiches. It's just, it's a goal and a mission of ours.
Step one, like maybe like a multi-grain.
Or just even like a basic whole wheat would be good, right?
Yeah.
But I think if I remember, it's been a while since I've shared the lunchroom with Noah, but I think it's like white bread and like craft cheese, like
Cheese
sprinkles.
whiz.
Cheese whiz, yeah. Noah, we're gonna work on that.
I not
Maybe-
like nothing against cheese whiz.
Oh no, I have cheese whiz in my fridge
Buy the 1
too,
kg
but
jar.
not every day, boy.
There's nothing like, you know.
True Kate Bretner, you got a jar of cheese whiz in your fridge. Anyway, I am very thankful that you came on tonight and
Thank you.
shared this awesome recipe with us. I can't wait to try it. It looks amazing.
Thanks.
Looks nice and rich, and we love having you at Kitchen Door.
I'm so grateful. I say it all the time.
Oh, well, thank you for that.
I'm proud.
But we're so grateful that you're part of the team. You're coming up this summer. You're coming up to a year.
Yeah, really soon.
Feels like you've been there a decade. You're so part of the team. No, but you fit right in. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
Well, thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime. You're fun to cook with. You got great personality. You like do all your mise en place. You're organized. Other than we forget about the mushrooms.
But we didn't, so
We
mission
didn't.
accomplished.
Exactly. And so, Adam, you're going to chime in here next week. We have Andy Fillmore, MP.
cool.
Halleck's coming on,
Nice.
and we're going to cook a really cool scallop dish, which
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited about. I haven't done scallops in a while, so I was like, oh yeah, we can do that. So that's it. And we've got lots of other guests lined up after that. And so, yeah, Chit Chat Shop quarantine times are continuing. Kitchen Door is still going strong. We've got a pretty solid team, and we're really excited to continue to do what we do and still be able to offer yummy sauce and hopefully lentil bolognese next week or the week after on the menu.
I'm done.
Done. All right. Well, you have a great night. Everybody have a great night. And
Bye.
we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Do, 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 do.